Hey friends, it's Danielle Smith. Do you have your hardcore thinking caps on? Because this is sort of an intense topic. Obesity in America. I've probably been talking about some more serious things lately. It could be that I have my political brain thinking because I get to vote soon in the federal election for the first time. But it could also be that I read these things and I think about how they affect my children, how they affect our day-to-day life. There's a new study that came out this week from Trust in America, and the study was titled F as in Fat. How terrible is that? Right now, the national obesity rate is 35.7% for adults and 16.9% for children ages 2 to 19. This study predicts that by the year 2030, more than 50% of Americans will be obese. 50%. And then it actually goes to the extent of breaking it down state by state. I live in Missouri. Mississippi is number one now, and they say that Mississippi will be number one on the obesity ranking then as well. But get this. In 2030, based on their estimations, Missouri will be 62% obese. That's more than 6 out of every 10 people. I know, basic math. You'll be standing at a party and 6 out of every 10 people will be obese. That's not good. And certainly the study breaks it down by how that affects our government in terms of healthcare, how it affects us based on diseases, diabetes, what it does with heart disease. These are all huge problems. So what's the solution? Encouraging healthy eating, encouraging exercise, encouraging having more healthy options available. One of the things I found interesting, because as I was reading the study, they said, in New York City, for instance, obesity in elementary and middle school students dropped 5.5% from the 2006-2007 school year to 2010-2011, thanks mostly to having healthier school lunches. I know that a lot of school districts are moving in that direction, having healthier options for kids, and there are so many more programs that are available to keep kids more active. What are your thoughts? Why are we a nation that is so plagued by obesity? Yes, there are so many options that are readily available to us that are heavy on sugar and fat and so many things that are not terribly good for us, and we can buy so much excess. School lunches are, in many cases, not the healthiest option, and that's where a lot of kids are getting their most nutritious or largest meal of the day. There's definitely a link between poverty and obesity, they have found. But where do we go? How do we prevent this from happening? Not that you and I can actually solve this problem right here, right now, but it's definitely, in my mind, something for us to be thinking about. I don't want my children to be plagued by this problem, number one. And number two, I don't want society, as our children get older, to be plagued by this as a problem. What can we do as adults? What can we do as 20-somethings? What can we do as teens turning into adults? I love to know your comments. Comment below. Tell me what you think. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Thank you, as always, for watching. And keep sharing with me your opinions. I love to know what you guys think. You can always chat with me on Twitter. It's @DanielleSmithTV. Thank you for watching.